पॉलिसी बाजार पर 1 करोड़ रुपए का टर्म लाइफ इंश्योरेंस केवल 450 रुपए महीने से शुरू। Wow.
Indian markets outperformed global peers in 2022, and just where the markets will be headed in 2023, Sakshi Bajaj spoke to experts and she gets us these details.
Indian markets have outperformed global markets this year and perhaps the only major market to clock positive returns. Now, while experts expect volatility to continue, they remain long-term positive on Indian markets. In 2022, India's market has seen huge opportunities in sectors like PSU stocks, they believe. However, due to, of course, COVID-19 fears resurfacing now and the hawkish stance really from the US Fed, they don't think 2023 will be a blockbuster year. They also feel that, of course, the fear of a slowdown transforming into a recession maybe in Europe and US could keep markets on the edge. But the second half of 2023 is likely to be much better for Indian markets, they believe.
Global markets have been very volatile in the last 2 years, both developed and emerging markets, because of the basis of news flow, the war, pandemic, oil crisis, Federal Reserve and other central banks increasing rates and dollar liquidity being sucked out. In such a scenario, Indian markets have been very resilient and have outperformed their global peers in terms of strong support by domestic investors. Going forward, we do see volatility to continue, but we remain long-term positive.
Markets would be closing more or less flat for the calendar year 2022, but that doesn't mean that investors haven't made money. There were huge opportunities in specific stocks and sectors, especially PSU stocks in defense and BFSI space. Similarly, I don't expect 2023 to be a blockbuster year in view of the major headwinds like COVID fears as well as hawkish stand by Fed, which will have a trickle-down effect on the other central banks. Secondly, the fear of a slowdown transforming into a recession in Europe and US could actually keep the markets on the edge. However, the second half of the year should be better as India has been outperforming and China +1 and now Europe +1 may actually play out well. And when you outperform, the FIs can't afford to ignore that market. Thus, liquidity finds its way where performance is, and India would prominently be among them.